Welcome back to Solo Marvel Champion. I did want to do one more video with Psylocke, but I also wanted to do Mojo Mania. So this video is going to be a little bit longer, but it's going to be a supercut of MaGog, Spiral, and Mojo. So let's power through setup as quickly as possible so we can move on to the game. We're going to put one random modular encounter set in, and I'm just going to roll for it. So this one goes in. I will shuffle that momentarily. These I'm going to just set aside for now. I'm going to put the champion environment and the challengers environment cards into play. They are both on the booing side. Challengers here, champion here. We're going to flip this and we'll go ahead and go to campaign setup. Campaign setup tells us to start our log, and I've just made a card for this, so I have my name on my log, and I'll just check them off on here, and then I can dry erase this when I'm done, and we'll shuffle long shot in. That's it for setup. Let's draw my opening hand and see what we want to do. This is a unique scenario because you don't just win by beating MaGog, you have to beat him several times to get counters on your challenger's environment. There are a couple other ways to get some counters on there as well. I have made a few changes to this deck after next evolution. One of them is getting energy in there. Number two, I also swapped out Dust for Thor Odin's son. This is going to be good, and I want to keep this in play the entire game, because at the end of the game, I can mark this on my log and be able to start the next campaign or the next scenario with it in play at the cost of some threat on the main. So that is really important. So side holster will come in. I'll be able to get that in. I'm not going to be able to play Flurry of Blades and Angel, but let's keep them for now. So I am going to go ahead and put my combat training in. Let's see, I can't really do any threat removal at the moment. Side holster I will put in to eventually protect my scimitar. Let's do one and flip this to Katana for martial arts training. And I have to be in hero to do that. I'm going to attack, and when I attack, flip this to Katana so that I'm attacking for 4. Now actually, I'm not going to play side holster because I would rather do 1, 2, 3, 4 Angel. Angel's going to ready me. Then I can attack for 4 again, and Angel can attack for 2. It's going to knock him out when he would be defeated. Reset to 10. Put 3 ratings on the challengers. Get 1 face down encounter card, so I'll end up with 2 this turn. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. That is not spectacular. 2 goes on the main. He's going to attack me for 2 plus a boost, and I'm going to take it. I'm going to defend. I'm just going to take it. 2, 3, 4. I get 2 encounter cards. Law and Order. Hinder 1, so this comes in with 6. Each friendly character gets -2 attack. That's no fun. Spend X energy resources. Remove X threat from this scheme. Next one, when revealed, choose one. Move all threat from a side scheme to the main, which is not interesting at all. Discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until a side scheme is discarded and reveal it. Man. I think we kind of do a reset here. I'm going to move all of this to here, which defeats this. This is going to pop. When it would be completed, place 2 counters on the champion and remove all threat here instead. The champion is at 2. Kind of just a reset there. Now I have to worry about... because I could attack for 6 right now. I'm not... well, I could honestly go ahead and push him as well. But once I push him, Challengers is going to flip, and I'm going to get a huge minion, which has 7 health. So I'm going to attack for 4, and Angel for 2 takes him down to 4. I'm going to go ahead and do a press the advantage, deal 2 more. I don't get to draw a card because he is not confused. And let's get rid of mental detection. And hope I can draw a flurry of blades or a psychic assault. So we're going to leave it right there. There's my psychic assault. Target acquired is nice to have as well. 2 goes on the main. He's going to attack for 2 again. 2, and I think I need to defend this time. I'm defending at 3. It's 2, 3, 4, and I love to see shadows go. I defended for 3, so I take no damage. I'm going to discard this to ready. 1 bad card. Defend the title. When revealed, MaGog attacks you. If a hero defends against this attack takes no damage, place 2 rating counters on the challengers. Man, I wish I had not defended that last one. Because that's a nice way to get an additional 2, and I would be able to knock him out next turn. Let's defend for 2 and hope I don't get a boost. He's attacking for 2. Reveal this card. MaGog gains Retaliate and Stalwart. Okay, so I've taken 2 and not taken any damage. What that means is I'm going to gain 2. This is going to flip. And now I've got to go find that big minion. A big minion I'm not going to be able to defeat this turn, though. Yes, I can. I can get him this turn. I can get him this turn, and I'm going to get 2 ratings. And boy, if I had my Scimitar out there, I could win too, because I only need to get 2 on him as well. So we are going to do 2 for Psychic Assault. It's going to deal 3 and confuse him. I'm going to do 1 and keep it on that side. For press the advantage, I'm going to deal 2. And since he is confused, I'll draw a card. Wolverine is too expensive at the moment. But Angel can finish him off. 2 more. He's gone. And I get 2 counters. This is still in play. Angel leaves play. I'm going to use that other katana for target acquired, just in case a bad boost comes up. And if I can survive the turn, I will defeat MaGog, which is going to put 3 more on here, and I win. This should be face down. It's from when I looked for the contender. Alright. I am going to hold on to... I'm not going to hold on to Wolverine. I just need a... I would really like a telepathic suggestion. Professor can come in handy. Power of Mind can help pay for him. Flurry of Blades will win it. Flurry of Blades. I didn't get telepathic suggestion, but I think it'll be alright. 2 goes on. He is going to attack... I think I just take it, right? Especially with these Flurry of Blades. I can defend it because I do have what I need to defend him, to defeat him in my hand. So I'm going to defend. He's attacking for 2, 3, 4. I do take 2. I get 1 bad card. Build the case. Obligation. After a side scheme is defeated, place 1 clue counter on here. Then if there are at least 3 clue counters on here, discard, discard. Do not care about that. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3 for Flurry of Blades, which is going to deal 6 to him. Now that defeats him. When he would be defeated, reset him to 10, which isn't going to matter, except that... Let's see, do I also... When he would be defeated. So I actually do take that retaliate because he technically is not defeated. He's reset to 10. Place 3 on the challengers. Deal face down a counter card. But if there are at least 10 rating counters here, you wow the crowd and the players win the game. So I have won. I've beaten MaGog. Let's record in the campaign log that, let's see, Longshot was not in play. Check off the name of the modular encounter set. That was Crime. So we will mark off Crime. And I'm going to mark down combat training. That's my upgrade. And that is it. That's MaGog. I am going to clean up, go ahead and set up Spiral. I'll be back in just a moment. Alright, I've done some of the setup for Spiral. This doesn't say to choose these modular encounter sets at random, but I did. I got randomly sitcom, western, and horror, I believe are the ones I've got. This is made up of cornered and the 2 environments that are not in play. Let's give that a shuffle. Get campaign set up, and Longshot is shuffled in, as well as the rest of those encounter sets. I have chosen combat training from my card and put that in, which will give me 2 additional threat on the main, making that 3. There are several things to keep track of in this game. She can't take damage while she's on the escape side. I can't take threat off the main while she's in this side. When she would attack, she schemes instead. On the main, we have an interrupt. When a show environment would be discarded, place it on the bottom of the deck instead. And on here, we have 2 things to keep track of. A forced response. After the last threat is removed here, you reveal the top card and put this one on the bottom. And then you replace 3 per person threat. Do have a hero action on there. Take 2 damage to remove 3 threat. So that is an option for clearing that. Now in my opening hand, I would really like to see a mental detection. That is going to help me clear that without taking damage. And then I may still end up taking damage to cycle through to get cornered. Professor X would also help remove some of that quickly. Sunfire, Psionic Training, Target Acquired, Genius, and Angel. Angel is also interesting to see because I can play him and ready. So I could thwart for 3, play Angel, thwart for 3 again. I think I'm going to pass on Psionic Training and Sunfire, but I am going to keep the Professor and the rest of this. Energy, Flurry of Blades is good to see also. So, I think that's what we do. We flip up. We thwart for 3. Now, I remove 3. I discard this, but it'll go to the bottom. I reveal the top. Cornered is good. Cornered flips her. I shuffle, I reveal the top card, and then shuffle this in. So this one will be enemy attacks gained overkill. I don't necessarily like. But now let's do 1, 2, 3 and flip that for Angel, who's going to ready me. Let's do... see, I just really want to pile on the damage at this point. But I can also remove that 3 now, which could come in handy as well if I play Professor X. First things first, let's attack and flip this one to Katana. It means I'm attacking for 4. Angel can attack for 2. And I can do 1, 2, 3 for Flurry of Blades, which will deal 6. And then, man, I'd like to get Professor X in, but I'm going to use him to play a target acquired in case there's a bad boost effect. It's ready. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's some decent damage. Text gain overkill, so I probably would not be blocking in this case. 1 goes on. She is going to, when a character takes any damage, increase that damage by 1. That actually changes the math there. So before I go on, I'm gonna do everything else I had with my cards. So she started with 13. Started with 13. I attacked for 4, which would have been 5. Angel attacked for 2, which would have been 3. And Flurry of Blades did 6, which would have been 7. That would have gone ahead and pushed her to this stage 2 on the same side with 15 health. So now she is on this side when she activates. So she is going to attack for 2, and I'm just going to take it. That's 2. Oh, that's nice. Nope, that doesn't have a boost icon. So that's 2 plus 0. That's unfortunate. I guess it's fortunate that I don't take a lot of damage. She does get one of these. I do get 1 encounter card. Spiral Swords has 3 counters. She gets +1 attack for each counter. If she is on her cornered side, spend physical to remove a counter. So I'm going to put these counters here. These counters are for her swords. Now, can I deal 15? Because that's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. When a character takes damage, increase it by 1, which also means I would have taken 1 more damage. That also means, though, that Angel would have taken 1 more consequential damage. So I'm attacking for 5. He's attacking for 2, which is actually 3. He's knocked out. I'm going to do 1, 2 for a Cybo attack, which is 4, which is actually 5. And 1, 2 for Psychic Assault, which is 3, which is actually 4. Wow, that one actually helped me way more than I thought. I'm sorry I messed up the math there on that, but I wasn't even paying attention to that when I made my first attack. So yeah, that's Spiral. Psylocke really chewed through Spiral without any problem. I'm going to clean up and go on to Mojo, and I think that's the one I'm going to have trouble with. If I can't beat him quickly, I am going to lose that game. Alright, let's finish up with Mojo. Mojo is definitely one I need to rush through, because if he cycles his deck twice, I lose. We do have a lot of different interrupts to keep track of as well, so definitely some things I need to make sure I play cleanly in this game. So all of setup is done. When I flip here, it gets 2 additional because I have put combat training into play. Fantasy and sci-fi are the only ones I can choose for the campaign because I can't choose ones I've already done. So we'll set this aside. I'm going to randomly choose one of these to put into play. The rest of the set will get shuffled in, and then the other one will be removed until that will stop spinning. 2 is Mojo. Extra hand size is good. So this one will get shuffled in. I think Fantasy also has the Kraken though, which is freaking humongous, so I don't necessarily want that thing hitting me either. Now this came in during setup, which means my hand size is going to be increased on my first turn, which is nice. So let's shuffle mine, and I really would like a mental detection to help take some of that threat off the main. And then I need some attack. I need to be able to knock him down as quick as possible. A target acquired is going to be good to have too, because there are a ton of boost effects in this deck. It's a lot of damage. Man, you almost don't even want to mulligan that side holster just in case you get your Scimitar. I think I need... Angel's going to let me double attack. So I do have options here. I think I'm just going to keep all of that. Oh, I get one more card. My hand size is +1. Another Flurry of Blades. Flurry of Blades is interesting here because I can confuse him, but do I even want to flip down? Flipping down could be dangerous also. Do I just try to rush him? Well, Flurry of Blades is going to let me draw a card off of Press the Advantage. So I think I start with Power of Mind +1, which I'm going to flip to Katana, to play Flurry of Blades. It'll deal 2. For each knife I control, confuse. For each katana I control, deal 2. Because now I can knife, flipping it to katana for a Press the Advantage, deal 2. Since he's confused, I get to draw a card. Mental Detection would only remove one right now, but it would draw me 2 additional cards. I think, though, right now I attack for 4. I do 1, 2, 3 for Angel, who readies me. Of course, I have to be a hero to do all of that. Angel readies me. Attack for 4 again. And honestly, I don't remember what happens on the push. Place 2 threat on each friendly character. That is going to chew through that. So, yeah, we'll go ahead and push with Angel. One knocks him out. He's going to keep us confused, but he flips. Place 2 threat, and I'm going to use... I think I'll use these green dice. My yellow ones don't show up well on camera, and that's why I have switched to these bigger white dice. But these are 2 threat. He comes in with 18. Definitely hold on to that mental detection, because a lot of threat, I fear, is going to be going on pretty soon. That is the end of my turn. Let's ready. I'm going to draw up to 5 because hand size is +1. I mean, honestly, those mental detections could take a ton of threat off of the main, so I may end up doing that. We're going to start the turn by adding 1 threat to the main. Oh, I'm not going to start that way. My turn is now ended. I am going to discard the top 4 cards and place 1 threat on my hero for each one of these cards that is not Mojo. So that's 1, 2, 2 threat on me. Now if I flip, these are going to go on to the main. Now 1 goes on the main. He is attacking for 1 plus a boost. And there are a lot of bad boost icons in here. I was really hoping to get target acquired. I'm just going to take it, though. That's 1, 2. I did get lucky with no boost there. 1 bad card. He schemes, which is bad. Except that he's confused, so he can't scheme. Alright. That was nice. Now I can attack for 4, 6, 10, 12, it's going to knock him down a lot. I do take 1 additional damage because of that amplify icon. I forget about those quite often. I think because it's going to help me in the next couple turns, I do use a team building. Then use that team building and Sunfire to play mental detection. It's only going to remove 1, but I'm going to draw 2 new cards. Drawing 2 new cards is interesting in this case because the 2 I drew are going to let me play both of those cards. So let's do another mental detection. Remove 1 and draw 2. Oh man. Ignore guard and patrol might be good. That Cybo attack is going to deal more damage, but I would like him confused again in case I draw another advance would be nice to be able to cancel. So let's do 2 for Psychic Assault, which will deal 3. I'm going to attack for 4 and Angel for 2. Man, and I'd have him down to 5 if I could have a Scimitar in right now. I'm going to discard Psionic Training. and ready. Let's draw up to 5 because of the environment. Let's discard 4 and add a threat here for each one that's not Mojo. 1, 2, 3. 3 more goes on here. So now if I were to flip down, that is going to add a bunch. I'm going to have to use this yellow one, which I know isn't going to show up well. Let's do this. I have 7 total. That's 6 plus 1. Now it's Mojo's turn. 1 goes on the main. He is again attacking for 1 plus a boost plus 1 because of the amplify. Do I just go ahead and block with Angel here? That's 2 damage that I lose next turn. If I can attack for 4, 8, I just have to come up with 1 more damage. I can do that with Deadpool if I need to. So yeah, he's going to defend here. That's 1, only 1, 2. He's gone. I honestly wish I had just taken that attack myself. Now I get a bad card. The villain attacks me. I'm still at really good health, so I'm going to take it. 1, 2, place a threat on each character you control. So I take 2, I take 3, and this goes up 1 more. Now we attack for 4. We do team building plus 1. Team building plus 1 for Cybo attack, which deals 4. We do 1, 2, 3 for Deadpool. Deadpool attacks for 2. I've played Mojo Mania 12 or 13 times. And this was the fastest I've ever gotten out of this campaign. This one never even came in. The deck never cycled. Beating him that quickly is so huge. I don't think I put it on, but when Angel died, two should have gone on there. But man, that was a lot of fun. Psylocke Aggression can deal out so much damage so quickly that she's just an absolute blast to play. Alright, thank you for watching this. I did like smash cutting all of these videos together, or all of these fights together, so that we could get them into one video. Please like, sub, comment, all of the things that YouTube likes, and I would appreciate that as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day.